I figured out that the truck actually seems to be fine. The batteries don't seem to be bad. All of the confusion aside, it was still dead from that initial time about a little over a week ago when I left my lights on for several hours, and then I came out at night and I noticed them, that they were on, and I turned them off. And basically since that time, I never really had the truck charged back up. I never really had the batteries fully charged back up for whatever reason. I had actually, that one time, the initial time that I couldn't get my truck started is because I didn't plug it in, and then that is how I completely drained my batteries too. Was not only did I leave my lights on, the very next day I come out here and you know, I didn't even have the truck plugged in, and so then now the batteries are already weak from leaving all the lights on, and then I tried to turn the thing over for about 2 minutes on and off and completely drained the batteries dead. But basically after yesterday with my brother doing the driving video, the truck ran for a good hour, hour and a half non-stop, and I think that was enough to get the batteries charged up pretty good again. So then I just got back in the normal thing. I was leaving the truck plugged in overnight, came out here, turned the key, fired right up instantaneously, and it is still absolutely freezing. It's single digits right now. Yeah, hopefully we got this situated, and all I needed to do was, you know, run the truck to get the batteries fully charged up, and then actually plug it back in, because at one time somebody unplugged it and it didn't have the block heater going. What is up, loud and proud crowd? I hope you guys are doing absolutely awesome today. It is, like I said earlier, it's a freezing day, and yeah, we have a really fun one for you guys today. I have to go to the BMV. We're here, and it's time to go sit in line. They have to inspect his vehicle because technically it's still a Colorado vehicle. Technically, that's what the title is in, and so that's why I had to bring the truck itself here. Because last time we did come here before, actually. The only thing is we didn't come with the truck. We just drove my mom's car here because we were already running errands and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll just go with you. We're going to be right by the BMV. But turns out they have to have the vehicle because technically it's still registered as a Colorado vehicle from the previous person or whatever. So see you in just a second. Well, we just got done at the BMV, and $120 for tags and registration, and I got to keep my old plate from my other truck. They just had to transfer some of the information over to, you know, relay the information from my new truck over to that plate and get everything synced, you know, together and whatever. But yeah, it wasn't the funnest thing. I thought they were going to be a little bit faster in there. They're definitely a lot better than they used to be. However, I was still in there for like, I think 30 minutes, which kind of sucks. But you know, at least I've got a somewhat open day today. Okay guys, so we just kind of had to turn in topics for the video. I'm literally struggling to come up with good vlog content every single day, and as you can imagine, every single day it can be kind of difficult to have a good fresh idea, and so I'm trying my best, but it's kind of slow, especially since it's so cold out. It's kind of a bother to go outside and try to do stuff. It's just freezing, but I'm gonna try my best anyway. I'm gonna try to show my sister. First, I'm gonna ask her if she knows how to jumpstart a truck or a car for that matter, and then kind of ask her, you know, what she would do, how she thinks it's supposed to be done and whatever, and then see if we can actually, like, see if she could actually go through the whole steps, all the steps, and do it herself. Kind of curious because she's never jump started anything before. She's probably gonna be out here soon. I think it'll be a little bit funny. You ready?
I guess. This will not be fun though.
This is gonna be hilarious. I'm not needy. I just needy content that'll get a lot of views. And we're probably not gonna actually start the vehicles due to being in the enclosed barn, and also they don't actually need jump started. Don't be slipping and falling down over there. Anyways, so we probably won't actually start anything, but we're gonna try to get the main gist of the video. Okay, so do you know anything about jump starting a vehicle?
You clip the things on the bars and then the other ones on the other truck.
Demonstrate. Can you actually open the hood? Do you know how to open the hood?
No, you can do it.
Do you know how? There's just
there's
a latch in there that says hood. You just pull it.
I'll hold the camera for you.
No. These are steps in learning how to jumpstart a vehicle. It's very easy. Just open the door, and then there's a latch under the steering wheel. Look down there, and it'll say hood. Okay.
Ow.
There. Down low. Hood.
This one?
Yep.
Did I get it?
It'll pop. There you go.
That was a lot of work.
I know. That one actually is a little bit more firm than the latch on mine. And then there's a little tab right there. You just lift the tab up. You just lift the tab up. Yeah, it should open up. There you go.
I don't want it to crush me.
No, it's fine. It's already propped up on its own. Now, With this truck, it's only got one battery. Can you tell me where the battery's at?
Can you just, isn't this it?
Yes. Okay, now open the hood of that truck. These are all part of the steps, so you have to do it. Mine's a little bit easier to pull than that one.
I'm skilled now.
Yeah, now you're skilled. Now you know how to jump start all the vehicles.
Is there
Okay, you just kind of lift it up a little bit. Now it's going to be under there, right in the center. When you lift up, there's going to be a button under there.
What?
It's just same as that one, this little button. Yeah, then it'll hold itself up once you open it. There. Okay, good. Now, this truck has 2 batteries. Now, the one that you jump start it with, I don't think it really matters because I jump started the truck with this battery yesterday, and it seemed to be just fine. It started right up immediately, and it was totally dead. The jumper cable's right behind you. You're going to get those out, and then I'm just going to ask you where you think everything should be hooked up first. Get your thoughts on that, and I'll tell you where it should be based off of how you answer the questions.
Can you stop laughing at me?
Bro, I'm not laughing. I'm just smirking. Now, don't actually attach them to the batteries. Just tell me where you think they should go first. Look at the cables. Look at the colors. Coordinating.
There's a red cord over here.
Okay, there's a red cord there.
But that's a little cord.
Okay, no.
What?
This big one's a red cord. Too, right next to it.
I didn't even see that. Yeah.
Okay. So there's a red one and the black one. Red's positive.
There's a black over here.
Wait. Okay, yes. Red is positive. Black is negative.
Oh.
So what you're gonna do? Do you know what you're gonna do?
You put the red on the red.
Okay, yes, but not on the wire, on the metal part. Yeah, and you
What
don't put
metal
it.
part?
Yeah, just this metal part. You just attach it.
It just clips
anywhere on here. You just clip it onto the metal and onto the metal. And then for this truck, how do you clip them on here? It's a little bit different. It's not the exact same, but tell me. You can use this battery. It's closer. But where would you connect it on this truck?
This.
Then where do you clip the black one?
Give me a second.
Do you know what the purpose of the black one is?
No.
It's a ground. What do you use for grounding? You just use metal. So if you're not going to use that post, where else could you attach it?
There's some metal.
Okay, a little bit more than that, because that's actually on the negative post. Like
on metal?
Yeah, just on metal, just not major engine components or something like that.
I don't know what that.
So just not
metal.
Yeah, just not that.
Okay.
I don't know if it hurt anything, but probably just not
Here's
that.
some metal. There's some metal. Here's some metal. There's a lot of metal.
There's a lot of metal around. Okay, well, we would probably use this actually.
What?
Okay, so now hook them up to that truck.
See,
how you
this would
think?
probably be easier to do on my car.
Yeah, because your car's
And I have to learn.
all the way down there. It's the same principle in your car though. It's going to be the same exact way.
What'd you say to do?
Okay, now hook them up the way you think they're supposed to be. Just be very careful. Just hook the one at a time. Put the red one. Just clip it on around. I usually clip it around the wider part down
I
here.
have to do red one first.
That's what I don't know if it matters. Those are just teeth, just to grab around there.
On them.
Red on red. Now it might spark a little bit.
What?
Sometimes it sparks, so it's not.
I don't want it to shock me.
It's not gonna shock you.
I don't want
Trust
these.
me, if I would have been
Hold
shocked
these
by
metal
this,
ones back.
if I was gonna be shocked by this, I would have been shocked already. Well, be careful, you're messing it up.
What?
I'm kidding. Okay, you might not want to have these wrapped up on your arm because then it's gonna bleed. Okay, there. You're good. You're good.
What?
You're good. Hook them up.
Was I gonna die?
You were gonna die, but
I'm just kidding.
it would have been hard to undo it, and then you would have knocked those ones off again.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Like, is this in the right spot though?
Yes, on the metal. On metal.
What?
Yeah, that's on metal. That's metal.
Around the whole thing?
Yeah, around the metal thing. Straight up and down, and just clip it down on there. How are you not tall? You're one of the tallest girls I know.
Like that?
Yeah.
That looks weird.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
It
And then the black one, you just do the same thing on this car.
On this car.
Truck. What about it? It's a truck.
Like that?
Yeah, that should be fine. Now this set, what you're gonna do, just you gotta be careful. You don't tug on this too much because it can pop off. Pull apart more. Pull it apart. And that should
Pull
be
it apart.
okay. Be careful, because there might be a little sparkage going on.
Stop saying
Just
that.
pinch. That's attached. And now. What? Okay.
Ouch,
Yep.
it kind of hurt me.
And then the black one.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I got it. It's not gonna fall off. I got it. Oh.
Just clip it on here?
Yeah, I believe so. Just be careful. Make sure it's a firm. Just clip on. I think you got it done. Okay, so we got the black one on the vehicle that you're going to jump start, grounded there. She's got the red on there. She's got the red on the positive here and the black on the negative there. And I think it would be all good to go. If we were actually going to jump start this, I think we would be good. Because you're gonna have to close the hoods now. We got everything all taken back down and wrapped up. Now close the hood of these trucks. This one is kind of a pain in the butt.
What?
You basically, listen, you just have to close it, but you have to pretty much slam it. Like you have to slam it.
Where do I grab
like
one?
you pull it down about halfway,
And then grab one.
and then you put your hands on top of the hood and then slam it down.
I have gloves on, it's slippery.
We'll just,
Like that?
did you?
Did I break it?
No, you almost broke it. No, but you got it first try. This one's actually not that bad. That one closes pretty
You
smooth. This one closes a little bit rough because the bumper's so smashed up close to it.
This one is hard to do.
Just slam it down.
I can't.
There.
You're good. I ran into the truck.
Well,
Cold.
I guess mission complete. I think you passed. If you did get stranded because of a dead battery, I think you'd be okay. As long as you conveniently had another vehicle close by to jumpstart.
Today, I was driving in neutral to school.
What? How?
Because apparently it wasn't clicked in to drive all the way.
How did you drive in neutral?
Only to like the roundabout, and then
How do you even do that? How does that happen?
it just makes loud sounds and doesn't let me go above 30.
What? She seriously just said she drove to school halfway in neutral today.
Well,
I wouldn't make that a habit of putting it in between neutral and drive and it making loud
I thought my
noises and
car
not letting
was
you go
gonna
over
blow
30.
up.
If you thought your car was going to blow up, it probably was. Well, everybody, that was a little bit of fun. We got to, my sister, she went back inside. We got to just film a little bit of video because, guys, I'm desperate for content right now. So I just figured, whatever. I'm trying to teach sister to jump, start, truck, whatever. I don't care what the title's going to be. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Guys, there's something I wanted to talk about for just a little bit, and I'm not going to title the video this and whatever to try to get more people in here for this reason. But I just wanted to talk about this to the people who just come in here for my normal everyday content and not just a bunch of random people that wouldn't have come here for any other reason, you know what I mean? Other than just for the fact that it's my video. Something that's been going around on the internet a lot lately about the whole Logan Paul situation with, you know, a video that he had uploaded that was, to be honest with you guys, it was a little bit inappropriate and the way it came across. And I'm not gonna get into all the details and replay the video on here and stuff like that because it's just not my place to do that. And I'm not gonna try to shine bad light on the situation any further. I think at this point he does understand that what he did was pretty messed up, and you know, like I saw his apology video, and yeah, I watch his videos. You guys might think that's kind of weird, but I've watched Logan Paul vlogs for the past like 4 months, and I don't watch it because I like, you know, just, you know, watching goofy stuff and stuff like that, but I just watch it because of his passion and his enthusiasm for what he does and how motivated and passionate he is towards what he's created and what he's pushing forward with and his brand and, you know, all that stuff. I think it's really cool, you know, at such a young age and all the accomplishments that he's already obtained, and I think it's pretty cool. But what I'm talking about isn't going to be the video, because the video that he posted, it was wrong. It just came across the wrong way. It was just not the right moment. I think what happened in the video was he was still in his upbeat, motivated, energetic, funny self, and it was just the wrong time to be upbeat, motivated, and energetic and funny. The reason I'm even bringing this up is not because of the video. There's so much hatred going towards the guy now, and like I said, if you do something that's completely wrong, like just like as a kid growing up, you do something really, really bad, what's gonna happen? Dad gets home, you're gonna get whipped. Okay, that's just kind of how it happened. You know, it's in the same sense. You know, there's life consequences for things that you mess up, you do wrong, that you shouldn't have done. There's a difference between a simple mistake and something like, okay, dude, you really screwed up. You shouldn't have done that. For that, you're gonna be punished in a sense. But I think it's gone a little bit too far, and let me tell you what I mean by that. I was reading through some of the comments under his apology video, and there were some of the most evil things that I had ever read under that video. I don't believe this, you should go F yourself, and I don't accept this apology, you're never gonna be forgiven, go kill yourself, like stuff like that. And I'm like, guys, I understand that there's people that are probably like, wow, that was a jerk move to even post that video, you know what I mean? But in the same sense, I don't think shedding more darkness and more hatred on social media is really going to make anything any better, and it's not gonna make you any better than the next guy, you know what I mean? And another thing I want to point out is the fact that there's so many YouTubers that are just jumping on board with this, that to be quite honest, I feel really bad for the people that are really depressed and they have, you know, those down times in their life and it really gets to them. I feel really bad, you know, I wish, you know, everybody could have a happy, motivated, exciting life that didn't involve those really low places. A lot of these other YouTubers that are making videos just to get Logan Paul's name in their title and just to make more money off the situation. I think it's really messed up. And I know a lot of YouTubers that they all start out this video, oh, I didn't want to make this video. This isn't content that I would like to make. And then they go right in to being passionate about hating the guy and telling everybody their own version, their own story about how it's so wrong and it's so messed up, and just to shed more darkness and more just hate on the situation. And I think people are already upset about it, and I think people already understand that it's really messed up. I don't think everybody needs to jump on board just to make a bunch of money off of his mistake. I think it makes them all just as bad as him in a sense, because you shedding, more hatred and more darkness over a situation that's already bad doesn't make it any better for anybody. You know what I mean? It doesn't make it any better for the victim. It doesn't make it any better for, the viewers. It just, all it does is it creates more drama, and it gets more people to hate the guy, and it gets more people frustrated, more people ticked off. And it's all just for you to pat yourself on the back to make a couple $100 extra bucks or a couple $1,000 extra bucks if you get plenty of views, whatever. Like, it's just crooked. You know what I mean? That guy's feeling the freaking heat right now, okay? In that apology video, the dude looked like he was about to, bust into tears. Like, it was, dude, you had it coming to you. You kind of deserve it. But then it got to a point to where people are getting so hateful towards it. It's like, okay, I get it, the guy messed up, but you guys are taking a little bit too far. You know what I mean? I had a video that had, I think, like 50 to 60% of the comments under it were just pure hate. I don't have 15 million subscribers, and I remember at the time I was like, I'm done. Like, I want to quit YouTube. I don't ever want to come back to the platform. I just want to go crawl in a hole. I don't want anybody to ever see my face again. Like, I was like, this sucks. You know what I mean? Because you don't look at the people that are actually standing there that are still like, dude, we're here for you. We're here. We got you. Like, it's okay. You messed up. Whatever. No big deal. We can push through this. It's hard to look at the positive when there's so much negative. And I think in his position, when you have not just, fans that used to be fans that are now hating on him in the comment section, I think when it's literally news reporters and press and people are writing blogs and all kinds of mass places that have a huge impact on somebody are dragging his name through the dirt so bad. The dude, he messed up. He made a mistake. He shouldn't have done it. Like I said, I had read through hundreds and hundreds of comments under that video of his, and I was like, are these real people? Like, these people hate him this much? Like, I understand the dude messed up and he did something he shouldn't have done, and I think he feels it now, but like, this is a little bit extreme, like people posing death threats. But yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore because this isn't one of those channels. This is supposed to be like a truck vlog channel. It's not, typical vlogger drama channel. So I don't want to bring this up really anymore. I don't want to see a bunch of hate in the comments of this video either, because like I said, it's not what we're about here. I think we got a pretty good family and a pretty good group of guys here, and the people that I'm bringing in, I think, are pretty good people and pretty genuinely good guys. So I really appreciate guys and girls. There are some girls watching, so thank you, ladies. That's just kind of my take on it, and I just wanted to put that in here so that those of you who are watching that, before you go and drop more hatred under another video, or just think about if you were on the other end of that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to condone what he did. It's messed up. It was wrong. When you have 15 million people, and let's say just half of those people, or 15 million people that don't even know him, a different 15 million in addition to his channel, are coming onto your channel just to say how much they hate you and cursing at, and they don't even know you, that would suck. You know what I mean? Like, that would mess with your mind so bad. I'm gonna say this is not me standing on his side and being like, what he did was fine, it's not that big of a deal, because it was a big deal. But I also believe that there should be forgiveness for that kind of stuff, and like I said, it's gonna be hard. People are gonna think, forgiveness for that? No. Think about this. You're a human being too, right? Okay, good. Now that we got that out of the way, have you ever done something that maybe a day or two later you realize, oh my gosh, I was a complete jerk for that. That never should have happened. I'm ashamed of myself. It should have been done. Like, I feel horrible. You know what I mean? Imagine just people by the millions bringing that up to you literally every minute for the past, for days straight. Every minute being reminded, what you did was wrong. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should kill yourself. You should do this. You should that. Imagine hearing that millions and millions and millions of times, not just like 10, 15, 20 times like I did under one video and it got me beat up. I'm talking millions. So I guess in the sense, it's not here just to sit around and say, don't hate on the guy and just whatever. I guess the whole point of this little message is just trying to be like, think about, like I've been saying in the last handful of videos for the past like couple weeks, think about what you could say, do, be, or act upon today to make the world a better place tomorrow. Not a worse place, a better place for you, for the people around you, for maybe for your kids, your siblings, whatever, your friends. Think about what you could say or do today that can make the world a better place tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm just gonna end it there. I don't think we really need to talk about that anymore. I think I talked about it a little bit too much. I just hope everybody can check their hearts and make sure that they're right. If you have caught one of the situation, if you've been in the comment section, I'm probably gonna get some hate for saying that people should try to be a little bit more graceful. I just think he knows he messed up. I think he's felt plenty of heat and he's gotten plenty of death threats, but I just think people need to have a little bit more grace and forgiveness in their hearts. We live in a very dark world. Just gotta be a light, man. You just got to be the light, or who else is gonna do it? Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys all stopping and watching today's video. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming back day after day. I want to get you guys some giveaway stuff here very soon. I've been thinking about you guys every single day, and I'm thinking, what can I do? What can I give back? What can I give to them? Because they've been coming back. They've been supporting me. They've been watching my videos. I got to give some stuff away. Don't shed darkness. Shed light. Be the light in the darkness, okay? Be the difference. Be the best version of you. Like this video. Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you're new. Join the team. Join the family. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Doing what I love, going day to day, but I know it takes time and I'm patiently waiting. Sometimes I contemplate, cause one day you feel so close and the next is out of sight. But I know I gotta hold on tight to go back to just going out every night. Like if I'm about to let it go now, I can live alright, live a normal life, doing 9 to 5. But I know I'm more than that. I gained this skill, wasn't born with that. At the end of the life, it's a memory.